Jesus. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
It's burning up outside.
I know, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Woo! Macomb County is hot.
Yes,
Burning
it
up.
is. It is.
Great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good. I'm Kelly. I hug.
Okay, I
Thank
do
you
too.
so much for having us in your house, honey. I appreciate it.
It's an honor for me. It's
Your
a real
house
honor
is
for me.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely lovely. Will I get a tour?
Sure.
Okay, great. Let's do a brief tour before you put me to work. How about
Okay,
that?
that's fine.
Okay. Welcome to the Average Joe Cooking Show. I'm your host, Kelly Scott, and we are being joined by the lovely Average Joe, Miss Connie Davis. Thank you so much for having us into your home. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you for the tour. I would like to know a little bit more about you. So, what do you like to do?
I like to dance.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of dance?
Ballroom.
Okay.
Modern dance. I used to modern dance, years
Me
ago.
too.
Really?
Yes. I still try to do it, maybe 30 minutes a day when I have time. How often do you do it?
Not often enough.
Right. It's probably because you're so busy.
Right, but sometimes I do. I turn on music and I just start dancing.
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Well, that's great. So, on an average day, what does your day look like?
I get up about 5:30 in the morning.
Good Lord, for what?
I'm just an early bird. I'm an early bird. I can't help it. So I'll get up about 5:30 in the morning and, just do a little light cleanup.
Okay.
I got a little bit of OCD.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just
Look like
about
that.
that much.
Just her house is immaculate. Just so you know, I don't even want to touch her, much less anything else.
But I'll get up, take a shower, and then I'll come down, fix a little lunch for work, and then off to work I go. I get off work about 5. I go see my mom, and then I come home. I don't cook every day, but when I do cook, I do love to cook though.
Well, that's great. So now, what do you do at work?
I'm an escalation specialist. I try to keep people out of foreclosure.
Wow. And we so need that now with today's economy. So are you pretty busy? Is it stressful at all?
A little bit, especially when you have cases of people who are, scared, really scared of losing their home. And a lot of cases I find that people are afraid of messing up their credit. So they rather go into, a lot of debt and other things and not mess up their credit when, you're going to mess up your credit up anyway. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
Worry about trying to save that home and your family.
Right.
Rather than your credit score.
Exactly.
You can fix that.
Wow. So now do you have something where if people wanted to contact you directly for additional information, they could do that? Or are you just kind of working for a specific company that we can't really disclose?
Right. I just work for a specific company.
Okay.
But one of the things that I do want people to know is that if they are working with a bank, use the bank instead of the other companies that are out here that are trying to get you to work with them for money. Your bank can do the same thing for what they're going to charge you.
Hear that? Work directly with your bank. It's so important. Thank you so much for that tidbit. Now, I see you've got a lot of beautiful pictures.
I do.
All your family?
Yes.
We're also joined by her lovely nieces.
Yes.
Who are you guys gonna watch me cook. Watch her put me to work. Thank you so much for being here too. We're gonna have a blast doing that. I definitely want to get into some of these pictures. You've got some very cool pictures on the mantle. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay.
Right after this break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Average Joe Cooking Show. I'm your host, Kelly Scott, and again, we're being joined by the Average Joe, Miss Connie Davis. And we were talking about this beautiful family you have. I see all these wonderful pictures on your mantle, but are you kidding? Oprah, I see her over there.
Well, I was on Oprah's show. I actually was an audience member. But what happened was, I'm a part of the Professional Football Players Mothers Association.
I heard that somewhere.
And I was on her show, and just so happened, my son, who was playing with the 49ers, had just got picked up with the Bears.
Wow, okay.
And we didn't know what team he was going to I was actually what my girlfriend calls an in-between blessing. So he was in-between blessing, but whatever he was going through, I went through too. So she had said to me, I hear you're in between blessings right now, so I want to cheer you up. How about going on Oprah with me?
Okay.
I was like, oh my God, are you serious?
Right. That's major.
Yes, very. So I went on the show, and there was a part of the show when they asked us who we were and what team that our sons play for.
Okay.
Well, just so happened Andrea got picked up by the Bears. So when they asked me, I was so excited to tell everybody because we were in Chicago.
Right.
So I was like, so who are you? I said, I'm Connie Davis, and your son, Anthony Adams. What team does he play for? The Chicago Bears. Woohoo! Right. So everybody was like, oh, wow, Chicago?
Yeah.
So that was really...
That was a great experience, right?
Yes, it was. It was
totally
awesome.
Celebration time. Meeting Oprah. I have a little birdie told me that just to bring this up because is this him?
Yes.
Is this your son?
Yes, that's my baby.
This is the baby, huh?
Yes. That's
how long ago was he a baby? Because he's
awesome
a big boy on this picture.
Beautiful life. He's still a baby to me.
Of course.
Because he's an only child. So and then
is he really?
Yes.
So when he was gone, you was just done.
Done. Devastated.
You still getting over it?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Still dealing with it. Well, a little birdie told me too that you were on Dr. Oz?
Yes, I was on Dr. Oz.
Okay. How was that?
It was awesome because, I felt like that's Dr. Oz. You can ask him anything.
Right.
And
does he know everything?
Like, yes.
he seems like he knows everything.
He does. He knows everything.
Yeah, I bet. So we're going to get started.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm not a baker. But we're going to pretend today, okay? We're just going to pretend. You're going to take me step by step, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's get set up in the kitchen. While we go do that, you do absolutely nothing. Just sit there and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Average Joe Cooking Show. I'm your host, Kelly Scott, and we are again joined by the lovely Connie Davis in her beautiful kitchen with this amazing spread. It looks like a lot of work for me.
No, it's really easy.
Okay, we also have her son on Skype. I don't know if you guys can get this. Anthony, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm here.
Yeah, we heard this was one of your dishes that you love, but without the vegetables.
Yeah, I wasn't a big vegetable guy.
Yeah, well, most kids aren't, but you're a big boy now that you play in the NFL. You don't eat your vegetables?
Nah.
Still?
Turkey, chicken.
But a lot of it though, right? That's how you keep up all them muscles.
Yeah, got protein up.
Yeah, see that? See that? He be working out.
Show me your muscles.
See, profile shot. That's the muscles. You see what your mama got me doing up here? She about to put us all to work. Okay, so it looks like we've got, good Lord, you gonna feed a NFL team. We got 3 pounds of turkey, ground turkey meat. We have, stewed tomatoes, chili beans, ragu, peppers. Oh, and this is for the dessert. So we'll just save that. Let's deal with the turkey chili right now.
Okay.
So what do you need me to do to get started?
Okay, first we need to cook our turkey. Okay. I keep someone to say hamburger, but it's actually ground turkey. So we need to cook that first.
Are we going to use all of this, all 3 pounds?
Yes.
And 3 pounds
I love a lot of meat in my chili.
Okay, and that's going to feed like 6 people?
Yes.
Okay.
One person.
One NFL player. That's what you mean to say, just one NFL player? You hear this man over here talking? All right, so I can open this.
Okay.
I'm an expert at that.
Okay.
So use the knife. We're going to open it along like this. So I'm going to let you cook it.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, so it's open. We're going to get started. We're going to move over here to the stove. When we do that, we're going to take just a quick break. Welcome back. We are in the process of cooking the turkey meat. That's a lot of turkey in a black skillet.
Yes.
So how long is this going to take?
Oh,
Mission.
you got the old school black skillet on there?
Yes.
He's supervising, y'all. Just so you know, he's supervising.
That is the oldest skillet in the world.
We like our black skillets.
Yeah.
You know how long it takes them to get black? I learned the hard way. You have to
This
watch
is
another
the
episode to
best.
find out how I learned that. We're going to talk about it today, but that's
Okay.
a lot of meat. Okay, so how long is this going to take to cook?
This shouldn't take any more than about maybe 10 to 15 minutes, but we need to put our seasonings in here too.
Oh, in
for
the
right
meat.
now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what seasoning goes in your turkey meat?
Well, I put like a little seasoned salt in here.
Okay.
But what I do is that I mix it up with like pepper, salt, garlic.
Is that this mixture over here?
Well, where did it go?
Over here.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
I can do this.
Okay.
Just a little sprinkle, right?
Right.
Don't get the fat arm shaking. Don't get that. That's too average, Joe. That's just too average, Joe. Okay, so are we putting all this in there?
No, just a little more.
Okay. So tell me when to stop.
Okay. Okay, good.
Good. Alright, so go through the seasonings again for the turkey meat.
Okay, for the turkey meat, you put your ground turkey in the black skillet, turn it on high,
Okay.
and then you put in your seasoned salt.
Okay.
And what you do is like I use that Laurie's.
I love Laurie's. That's the bomb.
Pardon me, Anthony?
I said, this ain't fair.
Right, we don't have smell-o-vision, but she said she was gonna mail you some. You can expect it like next week.
This
Right.
is torture right now.
Can you see it good? You can see it really clear?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you how it smells. It smells good. Okay? It smells good. So, we're gonna let this cook a little bit. I'm gonna head back over here to the counter and start doing something else. So, what can I do?
Okay, what you can do is you can start cutting up the red pepper and the green pepper.
Okay.
Anthony, I wish you could grab it too, sweetie. I know you're gonna miss this, but
It's so close yet so far away.
Well, you keep doing that.
okay.
I'll go over here and go to work, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Welcome back. We are in the kitchen of Miss Connie Davis, busy working over there at the stove. She put me to work over here. You see the excellent job I'm doing, just so you know. Connie, would you take a look at the excellent job?
Wow, you're doing awesome.
Yeah. See?
Awesome job.
Awesome job. So she wants these diced up. That's going to take me a minute. That takes very skill. Very, very highly skilled technique. See, you cut like this. Average Joes, move your fingers. Don't cut them. Nobody wants them in dinner. Not a good look.
That's correct.
It's not a good look. So we'll take a minute, do this. I'll walk right back over here and take a look at the turkey because that's a lot of turkey in there. So let's see how that's progressing.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. It's getting there. It smells great. Now, real quick. So you're using a black skillet. I know not a lot of homes have that.
Right.
It takes a long time to get a skillet black. So
Yeah.
does it matter what type of pan? Can you just put that in a saucepan, or can you start it in the actual chili pan, or do you have to fry it?
I never started it in the actual chili pan. I always started it in my black skillet, or you can use just a regular skillet or
Okay.
pan.
Just like a regular kind of like non-stick saucepan or
non-stick
something?
saucepan.
Okay.
That would be excellent to use that.
Okay, now I know in hamburger, which a lot of people use, you have like grease and things like that. This looks more like water's being produced. Are you going
Right.
to pour this out too, drain it, or... Because I know they usually say, like in hamburger meat, you always drain the fat. You don't use the fat.
Right. So, but in
Turkey meat,
turkey,
what is that?
it doesn't matter. In turkey meat, you can use the water because you put a little water in there anyway.
Okay.
So with turkey meat, you don't have to drain it, but I usually drain it though.
Okay.
You don't have to, and I guess it's a force of habit because I cooked it so long with just regular hamburger
Right.
that I always drained it then. So
Right.
I just do the same
So
thing
you
now.
just do it. Well,
Right.
turkey meat, we all know, and we've all been told that turkey meat is much healthier than hamburger meat, but you
Yes.
can definitely use your hamburger meat. And I've also been seeing a lot of ground turkey meat. Do you think, ground chicken.
Right.
Could you use that in this?
You can use ground chicken in it. Yes, you can.
Okay. Have you ever did that?
No, I haven't done it before
I'm a
because
little leery of ground chicken. I think it needs to be on a wing, a leg, a thigh, or a breast.
right. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah. We are still in the kitchen working to death on this wonderful meal. It smells really good. I wish we had smell-o-vision because the turkey is almost done. We just have a few more things to do to get that where it needs to be, and I'm cutting up dice style. Green pepper. And Connie is cutting up the red pepper. So we're trying to do this very, very quickly while her son is still watching on Skype and supervising. But real quick, so our lovely little guest over there, we're gonna get you guys to help us. So if you wanna come over here real quick, I'll have one of you take a look at the turkey and stare and see how that's doing really quickly. Let me know what that looks like over there. You guys know how to cook.
Looks good, yes.
Oh, okay. She said that like, yeah. Now, you eyeballed that? What are you, expert?
Yeah, we cook turkey in our house. That's all.
Okay, that's all you guys cook? Okay. So could you just stir it up for a little bit, and then you, Missy, are gonna come over here and help cut up these. Okay. Okay, well, real quick, Mom, you have any last words to say to your son before we sign off and get to finishing this delicious meal?
Yes, I love you, Anthony.
Love you, Anthony.
Wish I could be there to eat up all the food.
I wish you could be here too to help me eat it.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us.
He just graduated too from George Washington University with his master's.
Hey, master's in what?
Business administration.
Business administration.
And he speaks Japanese fluently.
Oh, hi.
Is it, if I say sayonara, is that bye? Okay, sayonara. Thank you again for joining us. It was very fun talking to you. Pleasure meeting you. Okay, well, we're gonna cut him off of Skype. We're gonna do this with the turkey. How's it going over there?
Looking good.
Looking good. Is it all done?
Yes.
And we're gonna put this in here so it can look really colorful.
It looks like you turned the fire down.
I turned it down a little bit.
Okay, real quick. A lot of average Joes like to cook everything on high. I cannot stress enough, there are other temperatures. There's low, medium, 1, 2, 3, 4, everything except for 10. You only fry certain things. Saute on 10.
Right.
So this is on, that's a low heat, right?
This is on medium. I turned it back up a little bit to medium. Because I like a little crunch in my chili, so I don't want to cook the vegetables so they're so soft,
Right.
So,
okay. So no mushy vegetables.
No mushy vegetables.
I know a lot of kids will like that. A lot of kids like crunch as opposed to mush, because only babies like mush. So that looks good. What can I do now? What's like the next phase?
The next phase is to put the ragu in there.
The whole thing.
Shebang shaboodle.
Okay, and this is called a stock pot?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome back to the Average Joe Cooking Show. I am your host, Kelly Scott, and we are again joined in the beautiful kitchen of the Miss Connie Davis, who has cooked a delicious smelling turkey chili, which we'll be eating very, very soon. She's also teaching me how to make the backwards.
Yes, messed up.
Okay, messed up, okay. Messed up pound cake, right? 7-Up pound cake?
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna put this in the oven while we sit down and eat, but just to go through the ingredients really quickly, I see there are 6, probably, what is this, medium or large sized eggs?
Large size eggs.
Okay, does it matter if they're brown or white?
No.
No, okay, it doesn't matter, and then, good Lord.
3 sticks of butter.
3 sticks of butter, and then this is sugar.
3 cups of sugar.
3 cups of sugar and
3 cups of flour.
Oh, so you was gonna do it from scratch for real?
Yeah.
She thought I was gonna bake for real. Okay. Where's the box? Nothing came out of the box.
No.
Well, this is cute. I've never seen a pink spatula before.
This is for breast cancer awareness.
Okay. Do you know a survivor?
No.
I do.
Oh.
I do.
Awesome.
I have a really close friend of mine that is 5 years. She's a survivor. So praise God for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do know a survivor. Her
You
name
do?
is Victoria Floyd.
Well, praise God for her.
Yes.
Amazing. Love to see survivors. So we have the pure lemon extract too?
Yes.
Okay. And then your Sprite?
Yeah. My Sprite instead of 7-Up.
Okay, so we have a 20-ounce bottle here, but it's not full. So how much of that would you use?
3/4 cup.
3/4 cup? Okay.
Yes.
And does it matter if it's cold, room temperature?
It can be room temperature.
What if it's flat?
No. You got to use a fresh bottle.
Fresh bottle. So
Fresh
not what
bottle.
you got found left in your refrigerator, under the cabinet. Not that. Not what your child was just, left over drinking out of. No, a fresh one. fresh one, average Joe, okay? It can be room temperature or it can be right out of the refrigerator. Your eggs, though, you said need to do what?
I leave my eggs out overnight and my butter out overnight. So
yeah, I noticed this was very soft. Can you see that? This has been softened. We don't want cold butter. And why? No. Why is that, though? I noticed in a lot of baking you use room temperature stuff.
Well, what happens is that if you use it right out of the refrigerator, it's still hard. So it mixes up hard and you'll have chunks. So that leaves a little butter spots in your, like the little moist spots that you have in there.
And we don't want that.
No, you don't want that.
Okay, we don't want that, average Joe. So again, room temperature eggs, room temperature butter.
Yes.
Mix all of this together, and I'm assuming it would be a big bowl. So we'll take a quick break, come back, and we'll be sitting down to our beautiful dinner table. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Average Joe Cooking Show. I am your host, Kelly Scott, and we are joined by three lovely ladies sitting down for this wonderful meal of turkey chili. It is done. It smells amazing. I'm starving. So I think it's time for us to eat and have the wonderful taste choice.
Me too.
Yeah, wonderful blessing, wonderful meal. I say, let's see here. Oh my God.
That's good.
Take that cheese.
This is delicious.
So what have they cooked for?
So I see you're putting cheese. What kind of cheese mixture is this? Is it cheddar and like white cheddar or?
It's a like a Monterey Jack
Okay.
and a cheddar cheese.
Well, that sounds good. I'll take y'all's word for it. Don't really do cheese, but it does look good. And I guess you can probably put any kind of cheese on chili.
Yeah, anything. You can put sharp.
Okay, like a cheddar or crackers. So let me move my glass over here. And these are called oyster crackers, or average Joe for those of you that don't know. But you can do. My boys actually like the Keebler Ritz crackers in their chili. They really like that. That's really good. Really, really good.
You know what else is good is the Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its?
Yes.
Really?
That's awesome.
I've never tried that.
That is good. You should try it, especially with
like
kids.
that. Yeah, I bet they would really, really like that.
They would really like that.
Really like that. So just so you guys know, it is a little crunchy. So the green peppers, they're not mushy. They're actually just right. We've got some stewed tomatoes. So we've got some pieces of actually whole tomatoes, which I absolutely love. Some people aren't a fan of, cooked tomatoes or just tomatoes in general. I know my son will be in here like picking it out, but I do it anyway because I like it that way. So until you cook, you eat how I cook and what I like and pick them out. You go hunting and digging for stuff you don't like in there. But this is really, really, really delicious. And honestly, I mean, I've had chili both ways with hamburger meat and turkey meat. And it's really your own preference. I prefer turkey in my chili. And it just tastes delicious. And you don't have like that layer of fat or, lack of a better term, grease sitting on top of your chili. It's just really good. It's all well blended together, very seasoned. The beans, I won't even eat your beans. I'll leave right after this, but I'll eat your beans too. So I think we're ready for our taste test. I'll take one more bite, and then we'll have a vote. I'll take two more bites. Two more bites. Just to be sure.
Okay.
No, one more. So this is definitely 2 forks up. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
It's good. Now, we're going to take a break because it's probably just not polite for us to eat this delicious meal in front of y'all. But Dana, especially your son, he's so jealous right now, right?
Yes.
He's mad. It's okay. He can suck it up. He's had it before, but we have not. So we're going to take a moment, enjoy this. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys. Eat up. Welcome back to the Average Joe Cooking Show. I am your host, Kelly Scott, and we are here with the lovely Connie. This was delicious.
Thank you.
I am stuffed. I can't believe I have one more thing to eat. I literally had 2 bowls of her chili, and it was hearty and delicious, and I'm stuffed. I kid you not, I'm stuffed. But we have finished the cake, the mistake cake.
Yes, the mistake cake. I like that.
Yeah, see, I rhymed. Look, I just be flowing like, just this talent over here.
Right,
Mistake
exactly.
cake. Yeah, so But real quick, I'd like to bring over one of the guests that we had helping in the kitchen. She has on this really cool little t-shirt that I want to show you guys. Erin, if you can come over real quick. So her t-shirt says, Goal Digger. Goal. So talk a little bit about your t-shirt.
Okay, well, I started my t-shirt line last year. It's called Free Ego Apparel, and Ego is an acronym for empowerment, gratitude, and optimism. So I have a line of shirts that, you know, promotes positive things.
Now, how much are your t-shirts?
My t-shirts are $20, and I have also crew neck sweatshirts, and they're $30.
Very, very cool. What's the website again?
Right now, my website is still in development, but I have a Tumblr page. It's Free Ego. That's FreeEego.tumblr.com. And I have an email that you can place your orders. It's freeegoapparel@gmail.com.
Great. That's awesome. How old are you, sweetie?
I'm 23.
23 in her
HU
own
graduate.
business. Hey! You see? Women entrepreneurs. We are doing big things, Average Joe, and she's also coming back to cook. So, young Average Joe, she can cook.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say she can clean. You know, that just comes natural. But she's, look, very gifted, talented young lady doing big things. We wish you all the best with your business. Make sure you log on to her Tumblr page and see what she has out there, and, you know, buy something. Buy something, support young business. And thank you so much for being on the show. We really appreciate it, your efforts and your cooking and your sister, man. So, okay. I don't even know if my stomach can hold it, but let's try it. I'm sure it's delicious. A pound cake. Does that mean it weighs a pound?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Maybe 2 or 3. No.
Okay, let's try it. Now, I've never had this cake before in my life. I just don't typically eat cakes. I like them. I just don't eat them. So, this is my first time. Oh, see, that shut my mouth right up. You see that? Woo. This is really good.
That's good.
You want your cornbread?
That's the crew. This is so good. Can I have some of this to go?
Sure.
Y'all gonna make me share, aren't y'all? They gonna make me share. Y'all get paid in cake today. They all get paid in cake. But thanks again for all of you guys joining our show today. It was so much fun. And once again, whether you're a top chef
or an average Joe,
as long as you cook with love, your food will always be delicious. Average Joe, wrap up. Oh, it's such a pleasure. Your home is beautiful.
Thank you.
Your food was delicious.
Thank you. It was so nice of you guys to choose my recipe. That's awesome. I feel honored.
It was delicious. It was well worth it. I'm so glad that we chose your recipe. It was so fun to meet you and to be here. I appreciate it.
A lot.
So my crew is wrapping up and we're leaving, and can you believe it cooled down?
A little bit. Yeah.
Because that's what happens when you sit all day inside. Your yard is beautiful.
Thank you.
This is great. It was too hot to spend any time out here when I was here earlier today.
I know.
So I couldn't really look at it, but it's